Duke and UConn are going to be battling it out in the NCAA Men's Elite Eight. Now, Dan Hurley at UConn has got two national championships. When he was at Wagner, the Seahawks uh, went 38 and 23, went from 13 and 17 the first season to 25 and 6 second season, and then bounced to Rhode Island Rams. Uh, I mean, hey, turn him around to be able to be 25 wins. Then he turned the Rhode Island Rams around, got them to the NIT second round his third season in. Then his fifth season, he made it to the round of 32, went 25 and 10 that season, won the Atlantic 10 Conference Tournament Championship. Then made it to the round of 32, was 26 and 8. Uh, he was the regular season champion. Then he switched over to UConn in 2018. First two seasons went 16 and 17, then went 19 and 12. How they didn't end up in the NCAA tournament, I don't know. Considering all the teams that make it in there with less. But the next season went 15 and 8, made it to the round of 64. Then he went 23 and 10, made it to the round of 64. Then two seasons of champions. No joke. Went 31 and 8 Division 1 champion. 37 and 3 Division 1 champion. 24 and 11 the next season, round of 32. That was the last season. And now he's in the Elite Eight. Now, John Shire has only ever coached at Duke. He's a Duke alum. He was undrafted for the NBA, even though he was a pretty good player. First season went 27 and 9, made it to the round of 32, was the conference tournament champion in the ACC. Then 27-9 again, made it to the Elite Eight. Then last season he was conference champion in both the regular season and tournament. Made it to the Final Four. This year they are 35 and 2, and they are in the Elite Eight. These two teams are pretty scary. Now, Duke faced off against Siena, beat them pretty decently. Faced off against 9-seeded TCU, beat them pretty handily, and just beat 5-seeded St. John's by 5. Hey, I mean, it's St. John's. They are what they are. Now, UConn beat Furman, pretty good. UCLA, 7-seeded UCLA, pretty good. And they just beat 3-seeded Michigan, 67-63. Now, UConn is 2-seeded. Duke is 1-seeded. They're both really good teams. Now, in the Big East Conference, St. John's was actually the regular season conference champion. They were 18 and 2. UConn was 17 and 3 in the conference. And both of these are really, really good teams. Now, Duke, played a strong regular season, as did UConn. But when you're looking at St. John's was their only competition in the Big East. Now they lost to St. John's twice, beat them once, so they lost to Marquette, lost to Creighton, and lost to Arizona. A lot of people are losing to Arizona. So we're going to cover these two teams. Now, by the way, North Carolina beat Duke. I mean, it's North Carolina Duke rivalry. You know how that is. They lost to Texas Tech, but that's it. So we're going to cover these two teams. If you've been to my channel, you know this is what I always do. I cover it by the numbers. Let's see who's going to win it. Before we get into the crux of this video, hit like, hit subscribe if you like college sports, because I do college sports, primarily college football, college women's gymnastics, do a little basketball and other sports on occasion, but that's what I do, college. Also, General Robert Neyland, former University of Tennessee head football coach for decades, had 7 maxims to win any game, but they can also help you if you apply them correctly to your life. The second one is play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That is a maxim that can be also applied to your life. Look for those breaks and take it. Since UConn is the lower seeded one, they score on average 77.2 points a game. They allow 65 points to be scored against them. 48.2 field goal percentage, 72% free throw percentage, 34.9 3-point percentage. They make 8.2 3-points a game. 18.5 assists a game. They're 7th in the league on that one. At least they're working really good as a team. 33.2 defensive rebounds a game. 10.4 turnovers a game. 5.2 block shots. They're 14th in the nation on that stat. And 6.9 steals. Now, you got to talk Terrace Reed when you're talking UConn. He leads in points, rebounds, and blocks. 26.8 minutes, 14.3 points, 8.8 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 0.9 steals, 2 blocks, 1.9 turnovers, 62.1% field goal range. Now, mind you, he's the center, so he doesn't do 3-pointers. 59% free throw percentage. Alex Caravan, 34 minutes, 13.4 points, 5.2 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 0.8 steals, 0.8 blocks, 1.1 turnovers, 48.3 field goal percentage, 39.3 3-point percentage, and 85.3 free throw percentage. He's getting really close to that 50-40-90 number. Solo ball, 28.6 minutes, 13 points, 3.2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.4 steals, 0.2 blocks, 1.3 turnovers, 39.3 field goal percentage, 29.8 3-point percentage, and 85.5 free throw percentage. Now, I'm going to say this. If he's shooting like that, maybe he shouldn't be one of your first choices to get the ball to. Braylon Mullins, 28 minutes a game, 12 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1 steal, 0.7 blocks, 1.3 turnovers, 43.5% field goal percentage, 33.2 3-point percentage, and 88.2 free throw percentage. Also, Silas Damari Jr. leads in assists and steals. He's got 6.1 assists, 1.6 steals. He also gives you 10.4 points. He does do 2.3 turnovers, but he's the only one. And considering he's working as the floor general here, plus doing the steals the way he does, hey, it is what it is. Their rebounding's good. Their scoring's not so good, even though they've got 5 players in double digits. They're working well as a team. The assist shows it. Steals could be a little bit better. Blocks, not bad. Turnovers, not bad in all honesty. Their shooting percentage is really good. I mean, Silas Damari's got 45.6 field goal percentage, 40.5 3-point percentage. Throwing in on his numbers, I mean, but you've got your third leading scorer not shooting all that well. Seriously, he should be. And I'm looking. Yeah, he gives you 3 rebounds, but so do a lot of other people. Just, that's one of the only weaknesses I see in this team. That and their scoring. Maybe you need to get it to those that are. You've got so many high percentage field goal shooters and you got quite a few good 3-point shooters. Maybe go with them over somebody like Solo Ball. But this is a strong Huskies team right here. Now, Duke is scoring 81.9 points a game. They're allowing 63.4. 49% field goal percentage. You're 20th in the nation on that. 72.9 free throw percentage. 34.6 3-point percentage. 8.8 3-points made a game. 16.7 assists. 37.5 defensive rebounds. They're eighth in the nation on that stat. 10.2 turnovers. 3.3 block shots a game. And 7.5 steals a game. You got to talk Cameron Boozer whenever you're talking the Blue Devils this season. He leads in points, rebounds, and assists. 33.4 minutes, 22.4 points, 10.3 rebounds. So he's giving you a double-double. He's giving you 20-10, and he's a forward. 4.1 assists. Why you've got a forward leading? Yes, he's playing as a point forward, but still. 1.4 steals, 0.6 blocks, 2.5 turnovers, but considering all else he's doing, 55.9 field goal percentage, 39.6 3-point percentage, and 79% free throw percentage. Isaiah Evans, 28.2 minutes, 15.2 points, 3.3 rebounds, 1.3 assists, zero point 0.7 steals, 0.6 blocks, 1.1 turnovers, 43.4 field goal percentage, 36.2 3-point percentage, and 85.7 free throw percentage. Their center, Patrick Ngongba, leads in blocks, by the way. 21.9 minutes, 10.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, 2 assists, 0.6 steals, 1.1 blocks, 1.4 turnovers, 60.9 field goal percentage, 27.6 3-point percentage, and 66.9 free throw percentage. Caleb Foster, 25.2 minutes, 8.5 points, 3.6 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 0.3 steals, 0.1 blocks, 1 turnover, 44.9 field goal percentage, 39.8 3-point percentage, and 58.2 free throw percentage. Also, by the way, Malik Brown's getting 1.8 steals a game, leads in that stat. They're doing not bad on steals. Blocks, they got some weak sauce going on when it comes to blocks, but they're doing a lot on defense, so they're covering up for that. Really good at shooting percentages, even though, you get a couple of guys getting the ball in the field goal range that probably need to pass it out a little bit more to somebody who can do it better. And got a couple of folks making shots like Patrick Ngomba, who probably really should not be shooting the three. Neither maybe should Caden Boozer, but still doing a really good job on the 3-point line, scoring really well. Overall, I mean, it's a really good team. I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm going to take that back. I am a little surprised by a couple of things that they're number one seed, but considering how well they've done, especially with Cameron Boozer and everything, this is a strong team by all definitions. Got a few weaknesses. Very few people have been able to exploit them. So, you know, I can understand why they're one seed. Just got a few stats that just have me a little worried, is all. Now, let's go to the experts on this. ESPN is saying Duke has a 72.1% chance to win this game. UConn has a 27.9% chance to win this game. Both these teams are playing really good basketball right now. Um, I'm probably a little bit more favored towards Duke on this, stat wise. In all honesty, stat wise is why I am leaning towards Duke. They are scoring better. Their defense is doing a little bit better, shooting better in all categories, making a few more three or making just a hair more 3 points a game. They're not working as well as a team in some ways. Defensive rebounds are going to be key in any game, and they do better job. Just a hair less turnovers, but they're not blocking that well, but they're doing a little bit better on steals. It's going to be a fascinating game. It will be two powerhouse programs. It's not just that they're two powerhouse teams, it's two powerhouse programs that are going to be going at it. Dan Hurley has won two national championships. And then the year after that, went to the round of 32. Um, he did good at Rhode Island. Not bad at Wagner at all. UConn, he's done some really amazing things. John Shire, Final Four, Elite Eight, he's been building his program up. Them making the Elite Eight is no shock whatsoever. Um, One interesting person to be brought in following Coach K. I mean, seriously, there is a reason that they would do it. Plus, he was an assistant head coach at Duke. This guy knows what it means to win at the highest level. Uh, he does. He's an NCAA champion, consist, consensus second team All American, first team All ACC, ACC All Freshman team, ACC Tournament MVP, McDonald's All American, first team Parade All American, 14 Parade All American, Illinois Mr. Basketball. He won an NCAA championship as an assistant coach. Yeah, he knows what it takes to do what he needs to do. Now he's got to do it. Dan Hurley knows what he's got to do. Both of them getting to the Elite Eight, I'm not surprised, but I am going with the Dukies. I am going with Duke. The Blue Devils, I'm going to root for somebody who was taught by Coach K and has been there, done that. This team, Cameron Boozer is an absolute star. Terrace Reed don't get me wrong, Terrace Reed's a good star too, but looking at this, Patrick Gamba versus Terrace Reed, yeah, Terrace Reed might play out most everything, but he's going to have a hard time of it because of Gamba's abilities. Cameron Boozer, honestly, Alex Carabin might be able to slow him down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be by much. So I'm going to say it's Duke. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Hey, folks, before you leave, if you can't become a member via my YouTube channel, which that's for my thinker, I've also got sports. I've got a Patreon. If you really, really want to help me out, I would be much appreciated. But hey, hitting like, hit subscribe, hit commenting, all those things really help me out. Have a good day.